Hi everyone, it's Kitty with Kitty's Terranart, and today I'm going to do a video covering some of the things I use to create my art that I've done in the past and will in the future. And I'm going to try to make this video very brief. It's more fun to see the art in action than it is just talking about it. So, without further ado, let's get to what I use. I do use some how to draw books on things I'm not familiar with, as well as other YouTube videos. I have several actually on YouTube that I've subscribed to. I think before I post this video, I'm going to get links to the channels I use. They're really great channels, and a couple of them are really funny. Like Draw with Jazza. He can be funnier than heck. And same with Peter Draws. Peter Draws can be a little abstract at times. Like today I watched his video of drawing with a banana. I never really thought of drawing with a banana, but he did it. It actually came out pretty cool. Bizarre, but cool. But anyway, without further ado, in my intro to my channel video, I actually brought up two books that I use more than any of my other how to draw books. I've got several books on how to draw manga, different styles of manga. Like recently I bought one on how to draw males because I had this tendency to draw males with a feminine flair, because I typically just draw females. And I want to correct that. I want to be able to draw both sides of the spectrum. So, yeah. But the two I use most, the first one I have here is You Can Draw in 30 Days by Mark Kistler. I have the information for this book listed on my intro to my channel video, but I think I might put it at the bottom in the comments on here as well. The other one, this is one of my favorite artists. She can create some really awesome stuff. She's got several books out there. You can find them everywhere, pretty much. This book I've had for several years. I got the name wrong in my first video. DragonArt, How to Draw Fantastic Dragons and Fantasy Creatures by NeonDragon Peffer. And that one has really actually good graphics, believe it or not. I've come to find out I'm better at drawing the individual pieces she teaches, like the wings. There we go. See, she teaches you how to draw the feet and stuff. I find I can draw the individual pieces away from each other perfectly. Well, not really perfectly, but pretty good. But trying to assemble the dragon isn't working so well so far. I'll have 1 foot too big, 1 foot too small. The head's too small for the body or too big for the body. It's a mess. But I'm working on my proportions. So, but yeah, I do use a lot of how to draw books to even get where I am today on how I draw, as well as I went to school for art for a couple years. I started in graphic design and then went to media arts and animation. But unfortunately, I didn't graduate for either one because I transferred from graphic design to media arts and animation. But I ran out of school funding, available loans, before I actually was able to finish my bachelor's degree. I think I was 1 or 2 semesters off from graduating. I was so mad that I didn't have $7-8 grand in my own pocket, or the ability to pay $500 a month to attend and finish my degree. I was pretty mad. I won't deny. I was pretty mad that I couldn't finish. But it's not off limits for the near future. Probably closer to a little more in the future. You know, finances and all. Gotta pay up some of those student loans. But, anyway, back on track. I use a lot of, like, I'll use, like, these little cheapo mechanical pencils sometimes. Like, for, like, if I'm going places, I'll bring those with me instead because, this here, this Zebra 0.5 mechanical pencil, this is my lucky pencil. Don't ask me why it's my lucky pencil. This is my favorite pencil to draw with. I actually misplaced it for a little while, and I just found it earlier. And but this one I really like using. It works really great. But you can use different. I mean, I've got like a small selection here. Like, this ebony pencil is really cool. It creates really dark darks. And then, you know, a lot of people, like, for steps, like, in how to draw books, they'll show, like, blue or red for their construction lines. I had to think of the term. Construction lines. And then erase them afterwards. So I have some of those. I've yet to use those. I just use pencil. I have some charcoal pencils. And there we go. This one's a woodless charcoal. I also have some woodless graphite ones. They were something I picked up. Figured I'd give them a shot. I haven't tried them out yet. And then I found this purple pencil too. Can't remember. Oh, it was like at a clearance wholesale place, like a thrift store type place, and I found a pack of purple ones, and I'm like, yeah, why not? I'll give them a shot. As you can see, this is a pencil I used quite a bit. It's a General's Droughting. I think that's how it's pronounced. Droughting pencil, and it worked. I love using it to do my construction lines. This is what I love to use for my construction lines. As you can see, I've used it a lot. It was a normal size of a pencil, not no more. Technically, you'll find that one in like the drafters section. You won't find that like by the drawing pencils typically. And then of course you can use the usual number 2 pencil. Or there's also the special drawing pencils, 2B, 6B, 4H, etc., on the scales, different hardness ratings. You can use any of that to draw with when it comes to getting it down and whatnot, or just finishing it in that too. I mean, it's up to you how you want to finish that drawing. It really is, because if you want to do it all in graphite, color pencil, because heck, I have this. Bottom 2 are full of Prismacolor markers. Oh, and an eraser in there. And the top one here is full of Prismacolor color pencils. I don't really use them much because they're pretty expensive, and they're really high quality though. So when I'm not really doing a very serious drawing, I really won't use them. I'll just use like my Crayola color pencils, crayons, and markers, or whatever cheap markers that I decided to get at the time for just messing around. One I've started really using a lot is Sharpie. I've got this box here. Yes, it's a makeup box. It has 3 tiers that open. That's why I bought it. It's a great little to-go box for my art stuff. It's got 3 tiers. As you can see somewhat, the bottom one's got my... Oh, there we go. Here we go. Okay, so the top one here's got capped gel pens, and then click gel pens here, and then this one's got my Sharpies, my Sharpie pens. I've been really on a big kick for my Sharpie pens and Sharpies lately, because I discovered Zentangling back at the beginning of this year. I saw a bunch of videos and saw it was really cool. Started doing it myself. Zentangling is just a very fancy term for doodling, in my opinion, but they put a brand name to it. And I just call it my doodles. I really do. Because it's just very intricate doodles and designing. In a sense, you could actually call it graphic designing almost, except for graphic designing typically deals with fonts too, which you can do with Zentangling, but it's not a very... I can't really say it's not frequent, because it just depends on the person what they want to Zentangle and doodle. I'll have some videos of that in the future. My Sharpie pens are pretty expensive, so I saw this little pack. It's only got 6 colors in it: gray, black, purple, blue, and green. But there's only $5 or $6 at Walmart, and they're fine liners. They're a 0.3 millimeter, and I've actually really been liking using these. And when I can, I use these for just my casual drawings. My Sharpie pens are for stuff that I'm really, really serious about. For example, my adult coloring book. I actually have one published. I have the link posted on my intro to my channel video. Go ahead and check it out there if I don't remember to put it at the bottom of this video, along with the names of the books. But I do a lot of just loose leaf when I'm more serious. So, I mean, like, for example, sometimes these are just little green post-it notes. I'll use something like that, or until today, I was using regular ruled index cards, the back of them, just to doodle on when I didn't want to use my big paper. Today I went out and I bought this little case. It was on clearance, and this little pack of blank index cards, so I can leave my ruled ones for notes on things like, let's see, my IT stuff. I'm still studying for certifications for my IT degree. I did graduate with an associate's in IT, so I am still working on studying for my certifications. But since I like then doing a lot of doodling on my index cards, I bought a small clipboard, and I liked that it was plastic because the tape will peel off really nicely on that. But at this point, that's the kind of stuff I use to draw and create my artistic world around me. So without further ado, I'm going to call this video a day. Sorry, it ran a little later than I wanted it to, so I'm really going to cut it off here. Look for future videos where I'm actually going to teach you how to draw different things. Thanks for watching. Subscribe if you like, if you want to see more in the future. And share with your friends if you think they could use something they see in one of my videos. My channel also has some kitty videos. I love cats. You can also find them on my channel. See ya, everyone. See you next video.